families. Right now, members of the community gathering together off Military Trail to raise money for the victim in a recent shooting out of Riviera Beach. It happened back on March 11th. The shooter has still not been identified, but that 27-year-old victim remains in the hospital. WPTV's Brianna Nesperal joining us live with how the fundraiser hopes to bring some change in the community. Brianna.
You know, John, your heart breaks listening to this. Just a little over a month ago, police say 27-year-old Auren St. Fort, she was shot multiple times in Riviera Beach. We were actually there on scene right after that shooting happened. Let's see if we can actually take some video from that scene. You can see multiple units, multiple Riviera Beach police units responding to the scene, investigating. Also a car being towed. We don't know what that car's connection is to the shooting as of now, but today her family tells me she remains in the hospital on a ventilator and is now paralyzed from the neck down. I was talking to her sisters. They tell me Lauren is fighting for her life, and as long as she's fighting, they will fight for her. But back here live, they're putting on an anti-gun violence fundraiser. Let me show you a few things that they're offering here at the fundraiser. Over here we have a car wash here at the very end where they're offering also some haircuts for here members of the community. And let's see if we can walk a little bit with me. Come on over here, Matthew. We've also got a DJ here and some arts and crafts, face painting, some games for the entire community. There's also some food and baked goods at the very end. All of that is for a donation. Now, the proceeds here, they're going to some of Lauren's medical expenses, but also to her long-term care. But I want to bring in Mary St. Fort. This is her sister, Marie. I have a quick question, Marie. You know, we're here raising money for your sister for her medical expenses. We're also raising awareness for gun violence. You know, we're seeing this uptick in the community. What does it mean to you knowing your sister was the recent victim of gun violence?
I mean, it's a lot. I mean, we're just trying to bring awareness to it. Like, she suffered an injury that is very, very serious, and we just want to bring awareness as well as help. The fact that they just passed a bill that, you know, you don't even have to have a permit to even carry. I'm a carrier myself, and I think it's extremely important to have that. If it wasn't for the course, for me taking a course, I wouldn't have known how much of a responsibility and accountability that you have to have.
Now, I want to talk about, because this is hard on the community, but it's also hard on your family. What are you guys feeling knowing you're going through this? What is your message to viewers watching in the community knowing about this rise in gun violence?
I mean, the biggest thing is you never think it's going to happen to you. I mean, the same thing that happened to us can happen to anybody, and no one thinks it will. So, you know, protect your family, you know, advocate for it. You know, stand up for your family, the gun laws and stuff like that. And I just feel like it can happen to anybody.
It can.
Yeah.
And you told me she's fighting for her life. She's doing well. She's fighting for her life.
She is. She really is. And as long as Lauren is fighting, the family is fighting. This is why we're doing all this, to help her, to raise money, to get her in a long-term care facility, get nurses that can care for her at this time.
Okay. Thank you so much, Marie.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I do want to mention, I did reach out to the Riviera Beach Police Department earlier to see if there were any updates to this case. They say it still remains an active investigation. There is no update at this time, but they are offering a $3,000 reward for any information regarding this shooting. And Lauren's family, they do have a GoFundMe. They've raised about $12,000 so far. We have that link on our website. John?